My favorite part, and the part that works really well, is this last little like flow chart. You start on the left and you work your way over, asking a question. So this is like just basic 101, how to teach your volunteers how to have a conversation with a complete stranger.
I love it.
And so it goes from like asking the question to like a very detailed response, or like a less detailed response that you could give to a person to engage in a conversation. I also attach this as a PDF when I send out that final volunteer information email every time, and I also always include it in the bag of supplies that goes out to the event. Just in case they have a question that they couldn't remember the answer to, that they know they read once. They don't have to look it up while like the potential member's right there, but you know, they'll have it just in case. They found it handy. Also, I showed you our standard membership forms, but if you're doing an event that's geared towards roadies, maybe you want to change your message a little bit. So we create membership forms for different interest groups, and we found that it worked well. So tomorrow is the Giro to San Francisco, and we're at it, and we're using this membership form rather than our standard membership form because it's geared more towards roadies.
What's your raise?
Oh my goodness.
The other thing that I wanted to talk a little bit about is marketing as service. The events that are the easiest for me, the ones that like make me say like, screw your big event that you're gonna write us a big check for that's gonna take 8 million hours of my time to do. I want to do street-side outreach every day. And we almost do. We do it twice a month, and it literally is just like going out on the street, pulling out a table onto a street corner, and it's marketing as service. So the free ones are pump stations. We do free pump stations. We set up with some bike pumps and we pump up people's tires. Totally free, doesn't cost us a penny. But talk about love, bike love. We're spreading the bike love. We're teaching people about our work. People love it. Lube stations, fun to be dirty, by the way. We use put something exciting between
you don't mix the two though, do you?
your legs. No, don't mix the two. But we did. And this is one that like volunteers really love to do. I get more volunteers turning out to like lube change than almost anything else. It's kind of ridiculous because I was like, oh God, we're never going to get volunteers. They're not going to want to get dirty. No, quite the opposite. They totally wanted to go out and lube change. We also
Do you use bike stands and stuff like that to put the bike on a stand?
We just like flipped bikes, or had like one volunteer lift it up. I mean, really basic.
And you're selling membership benefits.
Yep. So while they're getting their chain lube, somebody else is saying, hey, are you an SFPC member? Yeah. While they're getting their bike pumped.
Wow.
Are you an SFPC
This is like sending a free gift from Easter seals or something. You know?
But this is something that I think is really sweet, really awesome. We did photo bike registration, which was really cool. A lot of bicyclists don't have a photograph of their bike, so when it gets stolen, it's just gone forever. And a lot of bicyclists, probably you included, haven't written down your serial number.
No.
And yeah, and so on the street we take pictures. We have some photographers who are members. They volunteer their time. They take some digital photographs of people standing with their bikes, which appeals to their inner MySpace or Facebook. And then we post them up on Flickr so that they can download their pictures. And this is also a great way to get prospecting information and photographs of cyclists with their bikes that you can use in other marketing things. And then you're showing people how to find their serial number, and then giving them a photograph of their bike. Worst case scenario, their bike gets stolen, they have a photograph. So it's service. We've also partnered with the MTA. They bought a bunch of bike bells, and they bought a bunch of bike lights. So we did a bike bell giveaway, same kind of thing. Bike light giveaway. Just stand on the street corner.
Do you have to get permission from anybody to go? It's like Rambo tabling. I love it.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
So we do 5 to 7 p.m. The most we've gotten at a street side outreach is 29 memberships, but that's awesome. 2 hours, 29 memberships. Cool.
Always evening, not morning?
So our street side outreach, we do bike to work day in the morning, and we're doing gas free Fridays, which is same model, and we do that in the morning. And bike to vote is going to be in the morning. But we found that it's really cool to get, like, it's easier for us to get our volunteers in the PM, so we don't schedule as many AM things. But that's not to say that we'll never ever schedule AM things. We will.
And people are kind of focused on getting to work.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was asking.
Yeah, so in the afternoon they're like, yeah, sure, I'll stop to get my lube change for free, no problem. You know, whereas in the morning weren't.
But at the Greenway, where families go with their kids, like on Sunday afternoon when it's busy, we've set up a little table at the Greenway with the signs that Outlook, have you ever heard of, and they're coming by and just, yes, and for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's the one place we could start, you know.
It's, a lot of people don't feel comfortable taking people's money on the street, but I think that it's a point of contact, and it's much easier to get them to promise to join right then, because you're taking their money from them, than it is to have them go home and if they get distracted, a million things happen. The other thing is, if you can't get a member to join, you can always get a member to sign, or potential member to sign a petition or other form type thing, like with a photo registration. It was the release, the photo release, or a waiver for a ride, or whatever it is. Get them to give you your information so that you have it for your direct mail campaigns or your prospecting or whatever it is that you might be doing, yeah.
And you put the email addresses and do you send them the e-newsletter if you capture their
I don't, because I don't want to drive them crazy. They didn't join our organization. Also, I think of our e-blast as a privilege. I think of that. I mean, you can sign up for it on our website and get it even if you're not a member, but it is a perk. It's a perk, so I don't want to just give it away like candy.
So can I just clarify, so this photograph of the bike you're giving to them free whether they join or not?
What?
When you're doing the security photo of the bike and the rider, you're just giving them the picture whether they join?
Mm-hmm.
But they have to go and get it off of
Yeah, they have to
Twitter.
download it.
So you're not giving them a picture.
No, they're just getting a file, essentially, and they have to get it, so. But there's instructions on how they download it and all that stuff. Also, you can collect names by using raffle cards. We do raffle tickets at events. Sometimes we do the raffle for free, like at the Bike Film Festival. We just know that we have a bunch of people who are potentially interested in bicycling, so we do a free raffle because we want their information. But then at an event that's like a fundraiser for our organization, we sell the raffle tickets.
Are you limited by state law on how many raffles you can do a year?
I don't think so. And
We
if
are in
I don't
Texas.
know.
Sorry I mentioned it.
It's all right, I'll forget
You
it.
have to get a raffle permit every year from the city of Boston, because that's where we're based.
You have
We
to get a
just
permit,
have to get them
but
from
it's unlimited.
We're limited to 2 a year in Texas.
That's crazy.
Can you explain the e-blast perk? Just the philosophy
Yeah.
behind that, so that I can explain it to you.
Sure, I'm going to do perks at the very end.
Great.
And I'm going to hurry because I've got like 10 minutes. All right. After I have all that great prospect information and I gave you a sample of our petition form that we use, and these lines to separate the columns, pretty awesome. We've done it without, and it was a bad idea. This is an email blast that I sent out last year after Family Day, saying thanks so much just for showing up, and by the way, you can join our fine organization. All right. And then also, thank your volunteers over and over and over again profusely, and give them lots of love and give them meaningful love. Don't just tell them you love them, but tell them exactly what they did. Tell them how many memberships they sold. Tell them why the work that they did was important, you know. Give them real concrete reasons about why their work was meaningful to your organization.
To the volunteers.
To the volunteers.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now, on to retention. So, people who've been members for a year. Why is the email blast in our newsletters a perk? Well, it's a perk because it's something that you would get when you sign up. But you can get it through like signing up online, and it's a kind of a pain in the patootie to do that, but you automatically get it as a member, and it's full of information that we want all of our members to have. And if we just signed people up for it, then we might be like moveon.org, no offense if people are really fond of them, who like spam their members like endlessly. It's really horrible, and people hate their organization and never read their emails anymore. So that's actually one of the touches that I don't recommend. I don't recommend signing up a non-member to your list or just subscribing them, because you won't earn their love.
Oh, so when you get emails, you don't use emails that aren't members? Like all your members? I'm confused.
So we have like emails like this.
Uh-huh.